Back to the lunch vibe. In case you're tuned right there, you're doing such a great job. And of course, this show comes to screen every Monday to Friday from 1:45 up to 3 only on UCTV. And just like I promised you earlier on, I'll be joined by and with a lady. Of course, in case you're seeing her for the first time, I believe she deserves an introduction. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
An introduction for the beginners.
Thank you so much. By the name's Apecho Caroline. I hail from Teso, but I base in Kampala.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. And of course, Apecho Caroline joined me last Wednesday when we were talking about Valentine's for the guys who actually called the show. And as well today, I had to bring her back because we're talking about something about a girl child. And I believe that it was better if it was a girl child talking about it, definitely. Because I believe she has gone through this. And today we're talking about the safety of a girl child in this academic year 2024. This is the first time. Many girls have joined new classes. Many girls have joined actually new schools, and many girls have got new grades, and now there's a lot of excitement. Then also many girls also failed to make it to the next levels. That is actually those who were in let me say candidate classes. Probably you failed to make it from P7 to Form 1, or from Form 4 you failed to make it to Form 5, or maybe to go to the next institute out there. So, Caroline, before even I talk about this, I want you to elaborate for us what is a girl child's life like when they're at school?
Interesting. A girl child's life while at school, first of all, it's like 80% safe.
80% safe, okay?
Yes.
Okay.
When a girl child is at school, that is like 80%, she's safe.
Okay.
Yeah, we already know she's at school and under the school administration. So we expect there is enough safety there. If we go maybe from 10, 12 to 14 or 15, that's still primary level.
That is now primary level, yes.
Yeah, they still have what? A matron that will look up to them.
Okay.
Yes.
So that is a safe part of it.
That is a safe part of your child being at school and in boarding section.
Okay.
Back to those in day school, we'll head there too.
All right. Before we even talk about those in day school, now the 80% is the safe side. But again, the remaining 20% is the side where they're not safe. And their unsafe side is actually more delicate
than the 80%.
Than the 80%. Now, the 20%, can you break down the unsafeties probably these girls go through, or the side at which they are not actually safe? How unsafe are these girls?
The 20% of their unsafety comes in like, let me say an example is I am raising my child at home.
Okay.
It's not the same way they'll what? Raise her at school.
Okay, yeah.
You're getting me? Yeah, so maybe her character from home will be different from the one at school.
At school, yeah.
Yes, it will have a very big difference.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know how she'll be behaving there.
At school? At
school, and those people also don't know. But usually teachers can tell better because they have long time with them while at school. Okay.
Are they being unsafe because now when they're at school, the admin is not as simple and safe like home? Is there unsafety coming from the male other students, or maybe the school administration, or maybe just the way you brought her from home? Because some kids, they misbehave at school and they blame sometimes, I don't even blame kids, home. Yes, but it's from home.
They usually say charity begins from home.
Okay.
So it's the way you groom your child. That is the same way she will go and behave at school. The school is going to help bring her in that society upbringing of the school. Yeah. But back home, you have a whole time to do a lot for the girl child.
Wow. And of course, you've had a bit of it, girl child's life at school, then at home, and then how you're supposed to groom them at the end of the day. And now, if I may just post this one, girl child now at school, is there a way a girl child alone as well can protect herself to avoid this 20% and safety part of it? A girl child, before anybody even comes to protect you as a girl child, how or which measures do you have to take to make sure you are safe as a girl child?
First of all, as a girl child, you must know the dangers.
Okay.
You must have that consciousness in you that this is something terrible. If I am supposed to do it, it will lead me to this problem. So every girl out there must know what is wrong and what is
right.
Yes, that is what they have to know.
Okay. I wanted you to break it like they should be careful of the guys like those of Billy, or maybe the guys like the teachers. Or maybe
we cannot avoid that if you're in a social environment. You just have to know this is not right and this is wrong. If I am to do this, it will bring up this. If I'm to do this, it will be in a positive what? Manner.
Okay.
But you cannot keep beating. That let me beat, she will stop. No, you have to sit and talk to her. This is wrong. You have to teach your child. This is wrong and this is right. Yeah.
Okay, that means this one goes back, the ball, I kick it back to the parents for now. And later on, we are going to talk about maybe preventions and as well how to, you as a parent, how often you can actually check on your girl child. And at school, if you're a teacher, how probably approximately you're supposed to handle a girl child. So, and then tomorrow, I'm going to be having a gentleman who will talk about the boy part of it. Because many times I had somebody who told me the way people have pressurized girls every time, girl child, girl child, girl child, it is actually leaving a boy child behind as well. But of course, we are not
empowerment.
Yeah, definitely. So we are not yet in that. But for now, allow me to take you through a very simple and brief musical break. But Carol is still with us on set. She'll be coming and we shall be talking about preventions, and probably we talk about the unsafety part of a girl to avoid things like early pregnancy, school dropout, and as well a lot of temptation, maybe getting affected at school, getting this sexually transmitted diseases and all that. I will be coming later on my Knowledge Spotlight. For now, let's take you through some musical session that will connect your break. But of course, I'll be returning. It's still the lunch vibe. Let's go for this. We'll be back. Back to our conclusion of our topic. I'm still with Caroline in studio. And of course, Caroline will be back to this very segment. And now we talked about some of these problems that really these girls go through at school. And now I would love us to talk about the protective measures. So maybe the measures to be taken to make sure these girls are protected from early pregnancy. Some of them are actually aged beyond 18, but still pregnancy at school leads to early marriage. So that one also has to be prevented. That's so true. What should be done as parents, as a student, as teachers to make sure these girls don't drop out, don't go for early marriage, or don't probably conceive at a younger age?
First of all, there are so many measures of protecting early pregnancies, but there is a major one: abstaining from sex.
Abstaining?
Abstaining from sex is the major one.
Okay, I was going to ask a stupid question, but it's okay.
Abstaining from sex will help you contract STDs, UTI, those infections. So that is the main way. However much there are so many ways.
But that's the main one.
That's
and that
the main one.
I want to dedicate that main one to DV Official. Abstaining. We can go to the next one.
Of course, there is family planning.
Family planning methods.
Yes.
Okay.
Family planning method. You can put those girls 18 plus. But as long as she's a teenager, please try to advocate to her about abstaining from sex.
Okay,
yes.
Yeah. Actually, biblically, we are not supposed to even have sex before marriage.
We should
That is
not.
how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
And now, abstaining, family planning methods, as well. Are there any other protective measures, or maybe ways of preventing them from early marriage? Now, probably early marriage, because sometimes these girls are convinced with boys. They can't put you on their pull down. They be like, what? And then a boy convinces you, and then you go with him. At the end of the day, you disappoint the family.
We are going to head with sexual education.
Okay.
That is where now sexual education comes in.
What is sex education? For the beginners, people maybe who don't know. Because now when you talk about sex education, somebody might think about something else.
No, this is just teaching.
Teaching on
anyone
our
about
self-measures,
yeah,
like even if you're to
self-measures,
have
the
it.
dangers,
Okay.
how to prevent, all the things.
Okay. And now this one goes to parents. Parents, why I blame parents? In most cases, parents fear talking with their kids about these things.
It depends on how you are close to your child. That's why I usually advocate parents should always be the first friends to their children. Yeah, that close relationship means a lot.
Okay. Wow, you should be the first friend to your child.
To your child.
So that in case of any problem, just like the way you run to a friend,
Yeah,
you
you
that's
run
how
to,
they...
let your child be open with you in this generation of ours. Those days when we were growing up, we used to fear parents. Ha! You just realize your father is coming, you run.
Caroline, for the time you were at school until when you graduated, tell me only 2 basics that you really had to take to make sure you completed without conceiving, without getting married. Are you married maybe?
I'm not.
Okay, like which ones are those 2 basics you really had to do, personal as you, so that girls will actually learn from you as an example?
Personally, as me, I avoided sex.
Okay.
As a teenager. Secondly, I used to follow the rules and regulations at home. By 5, 6, you must be inside as a girl child.
Can I ask the same question to Vicky? Vicky, which one was yours? Just only one. Your safety measure, which one was it? Okay.
Abstaining.
Vicky was saying
Yes,
abstaining.
abstaining from
All right,
sex.
abstain. And as well, parents, let's talk with our kids the dangers of getting pregnant early. And maybe they might be attempted to actually go through this intercourse. Measures of preventing pregnancy as well can work. Prevention is better than cure, because you might be there, like I told her to abstain, but when she's there, she might be seduced and she goes into this very weird act out there. So now probably as we are winding up, I want you to give her these 3 advices. 1, to the student who is at school. 2, to the parent. And then lastly, to the teachers, teaching body at school.
1, to the students, you should be patient. We have stages we will all pass through. So do not allow peer pressure rush you to where you're not supposed to be.
Okay.
Patience matters a lot. Yeah. Patience, study hard. The future is not easy
okay.
as everybody thinks.
Wow.
And to parents out there, I urge that we get so close to our children, learn, study your child, give him or her time, as long as you have time. Most parents nowadays don't really have time.
Yeah, that is
After
true.
work, they
After
go and
work,
relax.
No,
By the
even
time
when they
go
come
back,
home, they're on WhatsApp.
WhatsApp, the
laughing
kids
on
are
groups.
sleeping. That is, we really need to get back to the old days, how we grew up, how parents used to have one-on-one conversations with us. Nowadays, a parent will talk to their child through the phone, even when they're in the same house. Study this, study that. That is too wrong.
Dangerous. Okay, and
And
then
to the teachers
to the
out
teachers.
there, thank you so much. At least I don't know if it is one of, I don't know if it's a must, like nowadays they should be advocating on girl child education at school.
Sure.
I would suggest at least they would be having maybe like workshops done at school.
Okay.
By the school, so that they keep on
talking.
To address. Not once in a while when there is a problem
Is
and
when
then
you
they
wake
call.
up.
No,
Okay.
it has to be something on daily.
Wow. In a term, you should actually hold like 3 times. That is every month once, if possible. Gather these kids together. Tell them about real life, because many times they think school life only ends there. There is a life when you feel you're on top
life
of the
after
game.
school.
Yeah, but there is life after school out there. So actually that was Caroline who was sharing with me safety measures for girl child, especially when they are at school, as well as she shared with us about maybe possible ways to avoid all these unsafeties that girls actually face while they are at schools, and then she wrapped up with an advice for the parents and of course students and as well teachers. So maybe your final shouts, final remarks, as you send regards probably to your beloved ones, family and friends.
My final
word or final say?
Oh, my final say is, girl child, patience is number one in life. Let not anything rush you.
Wow,
Yes.
patience is the key. All right, and then maybe your regards, sending regards to anybody out there watching.
Regards to everybody, my daughter, my family, my family, my WhatsApp group, my fans. Thank you so much
Okay.
for tuning in. Yes.
All right, thank you so much as well. Let me also say thank you so much, people that have been working with me, Kato behind the camera, producer Billy in the control room together with Vicky out there. I don't want to forget to say there is a gentleman celebrating his birthday. I was even about to forget this one. MC Big G, yes, you're celebrating your birthday right today. And of course, happy birthday from wherever you are. May you live, of course, to blow many candles out there. MC Big G. And as well, let me say shout outs to DV Official, Shaggy, the Mitari, Tireka, big up on yourself. That is actually MC Big G celebrating his birthday right there. Big up on yourself, my brother, from another mother. Then as well, PS Nature, big up on yourself. I know you're catching the show. Douglas, Savon Media, guys that are always Team Rixel, Team The Lunch Vibe, Team UCTV, guys, you did such a great job to make sure you are part of the show. So for now, allow me to say it's been a beautiful Wednesday on my side, and of course let it be good as well on your side with a beautiful and good news from Caroline to all of you. For now, let me say have a blessed Wednesday. From me, I want to say, where are you gonna hang out from Wednesday?
Home.
Home.
Yes.
Indeed, as a parent. Okay, I'm also gonna be at home actually watching Kung Fu Panda. That is my days. But for now, let me sign up as I leave you with this jam right away. Bye bye for now, and of course we'll link up tomorrow, Throwback Thursday.